So here we are at Windy Harbour, and I've spotted a Port Jackson, lovely little harmless shark, considered harmless, just cruising along his merry way. So I go in for a closer look. Visibility was good that day. Quite close to an epaulet shark. Very similar, just the patterns are slightly different. So he's at about 4 metres down. I decide I'll try and swim in front of him or get close. I'll power on for a bit, just get above him. And then dive down to have a look. Stub nose, snout, eyebrow ridges. Very wide pectoral fins. There's a lot of seaweed at Windy Harbour. Off he goes on his merry way. Sitting on the bottom quite happily until he spots me above. Eagle ray, sometimes called a bull ray. Pointy manta ray-like fins. He's fluffed himself up in the sand, so the sand is trailing off him. And he's gone. Very quick. This one's a Wobby gong. And they like to hide in the grass. And they're quite fond of just sitting in there. I've seen a few of them do this. This one's like an olive drab grey, some are brown and grey. This one's chosen some olive seaweed to go down in. If it's brown seaweed, they hide in there too. They've got very good camouflage. Some brim. Now, they can be a bit towy, so best not to grab them by the tail. They're one of the few species that can reach right around 180 degrees and bite you. They're very dangerous in a boat, so they say. I wouldn't know. The fish seem to know he's there. Bluecropper was quite stirred up that day, so the visibility's not good. It's just the white bits on his pectorals and on the end of his tail that makes them stand out. That's a smallish one, they get a lot bigger. They can be 6 foot. Again, quite soupy. Visibility is not great. A lot of times at Windy you need 1 or 2 days or even 3 days of no swell before it can get quite clear down there. But, that's the a blue starfish. This little fellow was lucky to spot. He's only about the size of my little fingernail. And I'm still not sure if he's a marine worm. He's probably not a nudibranch. I can understand how fighter pilots must find it hard to keep their enemy in focus while it's flying about. You can see here it's hard for me to capture him and keep him in focus. So with the help of post-production, so sometimes found in Japan or over east, and I think I might be the first to see one of these over here. Yes, if you're interested in flatworm penis fencing, then check the description below.